Hello, I'm Jacob, and you are watching the Prepper's Bunker Outdoors. Tomorrow is election day, and it doesn't take a prepper to realize that the results of the election, no matter how it goes, have a high likelihood of leading to any sort of riots or unrest. This could be potentially the most volatile election in the history of the United States. Tensions are very high. What that means is that the chances of simple emergencies and discomfort are incredibly high. So I'm not here to tell you all kinds of doom and gloom craziness. Common sense dictates that right now, ideally, you should have already stocked up on some bottles of water, some non-perishable food, MREs, cans of soup, everything still on the shelves at the grocery stores. As soon as the election is over, if all that has to happen is that there are riots and people start talking about stocking up on toilet paper, and all of a sudden you can't get butt wipe or wet wipes or diapers or anything else because people go into hoarding mode. And as a cognizant human being, even if you're not a prepper, we should be able to avoid that, get what you need now before the shelves are empty. The other thing, as a prepper, all of your rifle magazines should always be loaded. Interestingly enough, my viewership, especially the people that hate this channel for some reason, are often people who talk about how they're going to overthrow the government in the comment section. Interestingly enough, they're also the people that are against getting training. But what I will say is that as a prepper, all of your mags should always be loaded, but if they are not, get them loaded. You need to have all of your magazines loaded, have your AR accessible in your home or wherever you keep it, have your kit accessible in your home wherever you keep it, because you're not going to go do any of your Fantasy Patriot stuff without a way to hold your mags and your medical gear that you probably have no training to use. So have that handy. And with all of your extra loaded mags, they don't do you any good if they're all thrown into a safe or a place where you can't get them, which is why I'm filming this by a messy closet, because I decided today that I would get the bags where I can grab them quickly in a container that's easy to use and relatively compact and robust, and that I had laying around that can carry a substantial amount of magazines. So just some basic things that I feel like the Times should lead you to think about. If you're watching this video after the election, this video could be used for anything. Maybe a hurricane's coming in and you live in Louisiana. Get your crap together. Your crap should always be together. Your bag should be packed that you think that you need. You know, if it's the middle of the winter, keep warm crap in your vehicle. Keep tools in your vehicle. Very simple things. But every time that we come up to a time where we know things can get a little bit silly, it is a good opportunity for us to step back, look at ourselves and what we've done, and look at what we can improve on, because no matter who you are, your preps get outdated, they get forgotten about, they get pushed off to the side, and this is just a good opportunity for you to rehash these things and make sure things are still working. Make sure your family knows your SOPs and for various situations and what you need to do. Now, for this particular situation, the election is tomorrow, Tuesday, the voting in person for the presidential election. Also in Kentucky, we're voting for our senators, and most likely the communist man with a wig, Amy McGrath, will probably win. But if there are going to be riots, They'll probably be in larger cities, usually liberal, and many of us work in or drive through those cities. So Wednesday, it might be a good day to consider calling in sick. Don't drive through those cities because who knows what or when something could happen. Take a nap throughout the day so that you can stay up and be a little more vigilant at night. Just little things to consider. Grocery shopping Wednesday evening, probably not the best idea. And this isn't about anything. This is even politically. If there were terrorist organizations that wanted to create some civil unrest, they can go hit some grocery stores or whatever else the day after the election, and it is a more volatile time. It's going to be a more volatile time than just about any other time of the year, twice a decade. So load your mags. Don't talk to me about partially loaded mags or rotating mags because it's ignorant. We need to get educated. I'll do a video about it later. But for now, take my word for it. Load them all, 29 or 30 rounds. A few cases of water. Let me tell you guys, $50 in Campbell's soup is quite a bit of soup. All right? But if you've got a small family, it's less than a week's worth of food. And that's if you're really skimping on them. So stuff goes really quick. When you are storing food and then you are eating food that has been stored and you can't eat anything else, you'll be amazed at how quickly that food goes and how quickly you go through those stores. So these are things to think about, guys. Certainly have your kit ready. Honestly, I believe that you should probably have a kit ready in your house. You should probably have a kit in your car too. If nothing else, just for the medical supplies. And get medical training. Even if you get no other training, at least get medical training so we can stop having stupid discussions about tourniquets. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. As always, you can find ways to support this channel in the description box below. You can go to my website, beachandtactical.com, and order custom tactical and survival gear. I now have exodusknifeandtool.com, where I will be selling my knife designs and also probably in the future some gear, shirts, and hats and stuff like that to support the brand. But I also am a brand ambassador for Palmetto State Armory. If you're going to shop there anyways, do so through my link and I'll get a little bit of a kickback, which helps the channel immensely. And I do have a Patreon if you want to support the channel directly. Lord willing, things go smoothly this week, and fairly soon I will be right back in the woods making fires and sleeping on the ground and doing that kind of fun stuff. We'll just have to see. It's been quite a long hiatus, but stay safe and use your brain. I'll talk to you in the comment section below.